Before the crisis, there was no strict religious scrutiny. There was no religious extremism. We had freedom of movement, freedom even to evangelize, to preach. We had that freedom. But now, even though we are still doing the Lord's work, at the same time we are careful. We measure each step before we take it. Because honestly, now there is death. We put this reality in front of us. As for citizenship, we are considered apostates. That's how they view us. And so right now, any step we take, any arrangement we make has to be done cautiously. And this honestly is a burden on us. As we move among them, we need God to give them wisdom to know how to act, when to speak, when to stay silent, to be discerning. This is very, very important. We know this is a time of revival among our people. God will visit these people, but we must be discerning. When I was in my 3rd year of university, I had a friend named Tony. He used to talk a lot about Christ among my classmates. They even called him the preacher. He was always talking about Christ. I tried to avoid that talk completely. I thought, we worship someone else and that's it. I was born a Muslim and I must die a Muslim. But he kept talking about beautiful things. And one word stayed in my mind, new birth. Whoever believes in Christ will be born again. That word left a deep mark on me. I would come home after my family went to sleep, and secretly I would watch him pray for people for healing and so on. It was beautiful. I also watched many sermons, but all of it in secret. I lived in the struggle for about 6 months. After 6 months, I went to him and said, "Come, tell me about Christ. I want to know, but I don't want to change my religion. I just want to know him." He took me to church and gave me the Bible. I started reading it and I saw how big the difference was between this book and the other one. Why was there so much fear in that one? Why so many threats? Why did I never feel that God was close to me? But here I felt he was near. I started comparing. For about a year I was in that struggle. Where should I go? If I change my religion, will God not be pleased with me? What do I do? I was in this struggle. My father sometimes found small booklets or even the Bible with me. "What are you doing, my daughter?" he would say. At the same time, I couldn't work and my father was sick. My sister said to me, "It's your fault. You're the cause I went into my room crying." I said, "If you really are Jesus, if you really are alive and you hear me, don't let anything happen to my father." Then I saw in a dream, Jesus said to me, "In the world you will have a tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world." When I woke up, I felt like I was flying. From that moment I said, "Lord, truly, you are the real God. You promised me with your living word." From that time, I gave my life to the Lord, and to this day, I have never regretted it. Now I know, even if I enter into trials, into hardship, He hears me. He hears me whenever I call on Him. I understood there is no fear anymore. This truly made a difference for me, that Jesus is near, very near to us.